Hello, Swifties and non-Swifties. The time has come. I have pulled up on my screen Spotify with the album. We're starting with Taylor's debut album, circa 2006. This album has, on Spotify at least, 15 tracks. We're going to listen to all of them. Playback is about an hour. I'll be using Spotify to listen to all of these albums, just as a heads up. This is not sponsored. It's just the easiest platform to use. I also am going to have the lyrics pulled up. I want to make sure that I'm hearing the correct lyrics. I don't want to be misled into hearing something that may or may not be correct and accurate. I'm also going to be using AI to overview every album just to get the very basics that I need. If I have questions, I will be posing those to an expert through text or FaceTime. This is from what I've heard, okay? This is no one's favorite album. I am going to listen on headphones for copyright purposes, and we'll speed through the listening process. I'll pause. If there is something that in the song that I'm like, what? I don't know. If it's a showstopper, I'll probably pause it. Otherwise, I will react to each song after I finish listening and then to the whole of the album at the end. Taylor Swift debut album. I am going to AI this first. Let's see what AI comes up with. Taylor Swift's 2006 debut album is self-titled. Obviously, we know that. I do know that much. And some of these songs I do know, sort of. They are country songs featuring autobiographical stories about teenage life, love, and insecurity, written by a 16-year-old Taylor Swift. By the way, it's Tuesday, August 26th, and I hear from the grapevine that congratulations are in fact in order for Miss Swift and Mr. Kelce. She is going to be Miss Taylor Swift Kelce, and they are about to pop out some Division I athletes. Let me just put it that way. Congratulations to the happy couple on their fresh engagement. We love a good engagement. Swift wrote or co-wrote 11 songs. Many were written during her freshman year of high school. Co-writer Liz Rose helped her sharpen her ideas in mechanics. Featured 5 hit singles. So there's 5 singles: Tim McGraw, Teardrops on My Guitar, Our Song, Picture to Burn, and Should Have Said No. I've heard Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar. I know one-liners from them, so you'll probably see me bopping a little bit to those because I know them. But I've never heard Our Song, Picture to Burn. Picture to burn. No, that's Pieces of You. And Should Have Said No. I should have said no. Oh, that's Adele. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
Sundown and salty cheese. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when you're no.
Okay, Tim McGraw, one down. Thoughts on Tim McGraw? It's a very sweet song, it's very young sounding. She sounds very young, ultimately. She was when she recorded this, probably. So, again, I'm listening to just the Taylor Swift albums, not Taylor's version. I don't even know. Is there a Taylor version? Tell me in the comments. Is there a Taylor's version? I could Google it. Google's a thing. Is there, of her debut? Is there a Taylor's version of her debut? I don't know. So I think my thoughts on Tim McGraw is exactly what I thought it was. It's like pale country. And what I mean by that is this fake twang. She doesn't have a southern country accent. So when we our singing, we sometimes, you know, obviously, like, I could sound country and I could add a fake twang to my voice. So I think, you know, but lyrically, it's very sweet. It's very on my farm, baling some hay, you know? So I don't have much to say about that song. I have heard it. It was fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't like country music, by the way, so this album might be harder for me to get through. So, song 2, Picture to Burn. Okay. Here we go. Now, this one has a lot more plays on Spotify. This has 239 million as opposed to Tim McGraw, which only has 157 million. There are quite a few on here that have minimal plays. Teardrops on My Guitar seems to have the most, so we'll get there, but wow. Talking. I realize you love yourself more than you could ever love me. Interesting. Okay. Oh, like your best friends. So if you guys didn't know, I live like in the Nashville area. It's very much giving honky tonk, like just getting started, playing at bars on Broadway. That's what this song feels like to me. Okay, I want to know, the line is, I really hate that stupid old pickup truck you never let me drive. In what world? In what world? Girl, you're 16. In what world is a young man letting you drive his pickup truck? In what world? In what world? I'm sorry. You're not on his insurance. His parents probably told him no. We're 16 here, right? So we're, you know, saying, you got to let me drive your car. No, I don't think that's wise. I don't know if you know this, but in Tennessee, it's not a law. You do not have to take driver's ed. So I'm on the guy's side on this one. Okay. Picture to Burn. Again, country, not my favorite. So I'm not going to have like a lot of love for these songs, I don't think. But certainly fun, right? Like very juvenile country fun. I don't know. I feel like her audience was younger than what this is putting off, but this is also written by Elizabeth Wagner Rose, and Taylor. And so, yeah, let's just move right along. I have nothing to say about that one. It's average again. I tend to think on like a scale, this one's gonna sit at like a 4, 3. Teardrops on My Guitar. First of all, who's Drew? Is that a guy that she was dating? Oh, Taylor. There's nothing like unrequited love. It's also a little creepy, but that's fine. I think, so obviously unrequited love, he's in another relationship. She's just living her best life. She has pictures of him though, she's looking at night when she goes to sleep, which I'm sorry, it's a little creepy. It was precious. I think I can see why it has the most plays. It's a precious song. It's like ballady. It's so sweet. This is the ideal coming of age song, I think. that's definitely so far the number one on this album. But let's get into number 4, A Place in This World. And the only place in this world that I know is Michael W. Smith. Place in this world. Okay. I'm going to get copyrighted.
Think I'm cool, but they would never.
It's giving very, what is that girl? Lizzie McGuire movie? That's what it's giving. It's giving Kelly Clarkson.
Faces, dance at the bar like no one's watching. And I'm just a flower on the wall, not someone you'd ever.
I think some of these songs just feel very shallow. And again, it's probably based on age. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about any of these songs. I feel very disconnected from them because of probably of my age, but also because I don't like country music. And also it's just very like simple lyrics. Like very basic storytelling. I went here and the truck was here and my old blue jeans were here. I don't have a lot of questions so far about this album. It's just very basic. I do want to continue on here. We're into Cold as You. Cold as You. Never heard this song.
Out of this world, doable, your cover girl. Wouldn't I?
I'm gonna stop for a moment. We all know these types of people, and it's so disheartening. It's so sad. There's no defending words that you will never say. And now that I'm sitting here thinking it through, I've never been anywhere cold as you. That's a lyric. Like that's, I like it.
Center of attention, vision of the woman that you wanted me to be when I get pretty.
Girl, air your grievances, okay? That one actually hit. That one hit. Ugh. When you got to deal with those types of people, it's just, not even in like a relational situation. This is a little bit more relational, but just like in your day-to-day persons, you know? Get it, girl. The Outside. Very 2000 CCM.
Vision of the woman that you wanted me to be when I get pretty. Then you'll want me. I'll be picture perfect. Make you happy.
You know, that one is not for me. And apparently not for many people. It is the second to lowest playback on Spotify for this album. Now we're gonna move on to Tied Together with a Smile. Hold on, let me grab some lyrics. Tied together with a smile. Tied together with a smile. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Ready, go.
One of the bros think I'm cool, but they would never date me. 'Cause girls my age have tiny ways.
It's taking everything in me not to just like kind of skip through the album.
And I'm just a flower on the wall. Not
It's like a 35-second outro. Just instrumental outro. That song is not for me. I don't even know. It's like they're just too bait. I think in my general opinion, they're just very basic. And again, I don't like country. I'll say it a million times over. It's not my genre of choice. And so I think it just is exhausting to me to hear, the edits of the country music. Stay Beautiful. I just pulled up the lyrics. Corey's eyes are like a jungle. Here we go. Stay beautiful.
Baby, I'm out of this world. Doable, your cover girl. Wouldn't have to work 'cause I get things for free. But I'm just a flower on the wall.
Yeah, it's not for me. I didn't like that song. Moving on to Should Have Said No. Here we go. Should Have Said No. Now, is this album about Joe Jonas and Taylor Lautner?
Perfect and make you happy. I'll be dancing, center of attention. Vision of the woman that you wanted me to be when I get free.
The ending on that one is funny. So this one was just, at least on here, it says it was just written by Taylor. I think, which is interesting, because on this one I can almost hear, if Liz was not on this one, I can almost hear like more of the pop tonality based on the lyrics. So that could be the case. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, I don't know. You all might know. If you know, tell me in the comments. Now we're moving on to Mary's song. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas morning. I'm gonna assume this is not about Mary. Okay, Mary. Mary, did you know?
Vision of the woman that you wanted me to be when I
Okay, so Mary is a boy. I think. I could be wrong. Mary, like Mary and Pippin from like The Hobbits. I don't know. She says, take me back to the time we had our very first fight, the slamming of doors instead of kissing goodnight. Doesn't she use the slamming doors again in another song? I could be completely wrong. It could be a completely different song. Forgive me.
19, still acting like a child.
That's Precious. Just Precious. I'm going to make up a story right now. I believe this was about her grandmother and her grandfather. That's what I believe. At the Christmas tree farm, because I do know that she, somewhere in there, was on a Christmas tree farm. Okay. That song was sweet. It was very sweet. Again, country. I don't know what song I'm thinking about with slamming doors. But, okay. Moving on to the most played song. And I don't, oh my gosh. Literally, I'm looking at the lyrics. This literally next song, I was just saying about Mary, that they were talking about slamming doors. Our song is the slamming screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window. Okay, I do know this chorus. I doubt I've heard the verses. So let's go. Our song. Here we go. Number 11.
I'm still figuring it out. You're the silver lining when I can't seem to find it. When the whole world is against me.
Oh, cute. I have heard that song. I don't think I've heard the whole thing. I certainly know the chorus of that song, and it's fun. It's a fun song. It's a fun song. What do you think, Ocean? My dog is down here. Hi. I have a few more, okay? I'm only me when I'm with you.
You drive my tears, you take.
Want to say something?
Down inside.
That is not my favorite song. Man. Okay, let's move on to Invisible. We're almost there. We've got 2 songs left.
I always start these fights. Don't hate my guts right now, 'cause I'm still figuring it out. You're the silver line.
Considering that has such a low play amount, I actually didn't mind it. I really liked the flow. I liked that it sounded a little bit different than a lot of the other ones. Yeah, not bad. Last song, A Perfectly Good Heart. This is the lowest played song at 32.5 million on this album. So last one. Let's go. I'm actually so excited to be done with this album. Sorry. It's not fun. It's not a fun album. There's nothing like, you're not getting me, you know? I need a little bit of oomph in my oomph.
What you see, 'cause I'm still acting like a child. Yeah, you always see the best in me. I always start these fights. You still love me.
Wow. All right. Taylor Swift debut album finished here. Let me end this. There is another song on this album, but I don't think it's actually from the original album. It's called Teardrops on My Guitar, pop version. We might do an extra video down the line of some of those random songs if the experts say so. I'm going to take these guys off because I'm probably screaming at you right now. Just want to cover a little bit about what I thought about this album. Here's the thing. This album is kind of exactly what I thought it would be. Country-esque. So it's not real country, but it's like country-esque. It's very juvenile lyrically. It's simple. The melodies are super simple. Did this album win any awards? So in 2008, the Academy of Country Music nominated this as Album of the Year, but it did not win. It does not appear. Producers, it looks like Nathan Chapman produced this album. Nathan Chapman has produced a lot of country stuff, a lot of CCM stuff, which I was certainly hearing CCM. If you don't know what CCM, it's contemporary Christian music. It was giving some CCM vibes. Yeah, on my scale, I'm going to rate all of these. So I'm going to do a 12-place scale. This right now is numero uno. It's the big one. It's doing the best out of all of them right now. Because it's the only one I've listened to. It is not something that I would go back. I'm going to listen to it this week on repeat, kind of. I want to see if I can get into the vibe of it, if it can make me feel something, man. That was very Cheech and Chong of me. But yeah, I didn't feel anything. It felt very juvenile, which is fine. An album cover. This is the album cover. She looks stunning. She looks like she's at the beach. It's giving island vibes. Bohemian. And yeah, I love that. Is that her natural hair or they permed it, do we think? Because I feel like I don't see her with curly hair ever now, but I feel like on some of these older albums, the album covers, she has curly hair on all of them. So, well, you guys, that wraps album 1. And I am glad that it's wrapped because for some reason that one felt like a chore. If that one feels like a chore to you, if you're like, I never go back and listen to that album, tell me in the comments because I feel that way. I feel like if you're a Swiftie, you're probably not going back to listen to this album. You probably don't even own the vinyl. And if you all know, if you're a fan, you own the vinyl. You know that. I'm kidding. But I just think it's just in general not something I would go back and continue listening to. It's just meh for me. just to close out, like, again, she was so young. She's working with people she probably hadn't quite worked with a long time yet, like her writers. So for what it was, it's an average first edition country album. Equal to that of, I'd say, someone like LeAnn Rimes, who also came out with her album at like 15 or 14, whatever, where it's like not going to be the best and it's not, well, maybe it's going to be the worst. I have no idea because I've never listened to any of the other ones, but girl, live your best life. And hopefully this series will take me so far that Travis and Taylor invite me to their wedding. You know, we could be friends. We could be friends. I vibe with them. I just, yeah, I feel that. I think so. All right, Swifties, non-Swifties alike. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you are literally so incredibly crazy and out of your mind. Hopefully you just put me on in the background while you were washing dishes. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Leave a comment, your favorite song from Taylor Swift's debut album in the comments below. And tell me what I missed. If there's something I missed about this era, this teeny bopper era, I'm going to call it, the boho era, let me know. I want to hear it. I want to hear it all. I'm so tired. That wiped it out of me. This soul-crushing sadness of an album. It was so sad. So sad. All right, guys. Swifties, non-Swifties, I love you. Bye. See you next week.